Hello, I'm Solo. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this shave stick story, chapter 4. Sorry, 5. Chapter 5. Nothing is edited. You see it here first. Today's shave stick is the discontinued German Wilkinson sword. This one here. It's a classic. A lot of people my age, I'm 50, have had a parent using this at some point, or an uncle or stuff like that. I remember seeing this, I remember smelling this, but I don't remember any of my family members ever using it. So here you have it. The reason it has that top there is because I took it around at the bottom of a ball and I made a lather a year or so back. So that's why it looks like this. It shouldn't. So, well, there it is. Tallow based and contains lanolin. So that should be all the good things, right? The razor, this is May, so I changed the razor. And I'm now using for all of May, I'm using the Merkur 34C. And I pimped it with a stainless steel knob from Opus to give it a little more length, 11 millimeters to be exact, and a little more weight, 12 more grams to be exact. So a little bottom heavy, but you know, I really like this design. So here we have it, the Merkur 34C, also from Germany, like the soap. In it, I have their Super Iridium Wizamet blade on its first use. It's a new blade. I also changed the brush for today, or for May, and instead of going with what I prefer, I went with what a lot of other people prefer. It's the Trafalgar, the Simpson Trafalgar T3 with the superior, or what is it called? The Sovereign Fiber synthetic knot. So I will be using this for all of May, and that's because that's one of the most common ones between all the users, as is the razor, and that's why I chose that. So let's get the face started. But before I do that, remember the rules. 2 criteria: max price per stick is $10, and the stick has to be made as a shave stick, to be used as a shave stick. So no bars or no hard pucks or something like that. So I paid, this is a 50 grammer. I paid $6 for this when I purchased it a couple of years back. So it has kind of lost a little of its scent, but that's kind of how it is when a thing is discontinued. So I will be judging in the 5 rules, the 5 categories. Simplicity of use, 1 to 5, 5 being the best. Scent, how do I like it? 1 to 5, 5 being I super love it. Scent strength, 5 from 1 to 5, 5 being super duper strong. Slickness, 1 to 5, 5 being a super duper uber slick. And skin feel, and that's after I wash my face and feel my face. And maybe a little during. I'll tell you how it feels on the face and stuff, from 1 to 5. So a total max of 25. And there you have it. Let's get this party started. So first, a little water on the face. So tell me, have you ever used this shave stick? I have 3 days of growth, by the way. Have you ever used this shave stick? The Wilkinson sword? Did your father use it? Your grandfather? Your mother? Your sister? Anybody in your family? Your uncle maybe? I believe I saw this. I think I had my uncle use this back in the day. I think that's where I saw it. You know, the uncle with the cologne and the open shirt, you know, that always knew how to make a woman feel appreciated, you know, with the golden chain, and, you know, one of the most gentlemanly men I've ever seen. My uncle. You know, I've referred to him when I have a very cologne scent before. This is not a cologne scent. This is kind of a fresh, fabric softener kind of scent. Man, I never learned the water ratio here in the brush. I gave it a hard squeeze before I started, and I can tell you, the scent of this is pleasant. It's not one of those scents I really love, I would say. So, but the simplicity of use comes first, and I have water everywhere. I would say that this is not super foamy. And you will of course tell me what I'm doing wrong. Let's try a little more water here. Maybe that's the secret. Because this is not, this brush is a little more backboney than the cashmere for me. There's a little more, if it was a razor I would say it had a little more blade feel, but it's not, I know. So it's a little harder to splay. Still soft. This is not, you know, but sometimes that's how a soap is supposed to be, right? It's not hard to get it to this stage, but to get it to foam up more, well, at least for me that's not possible. So I'm looking forward to seeing. You know, actually looks a little pasty. Let's give it a little more water. I don't like the pastiness. I don't want my razor to clog up and me to have to spend time with a clogged up razor. So that's more like it, isn't it? I would say the ease of use of this, it's acceptable. Even though it could have been much better. So that's, it passed, so it's a 3. The simplicity of use. The scent, that's a 3 too, because I like it. I don't love it, I like it. And the scent strength, that's a 2. Maybe that's because this is an old soap. But nevertheless, that's a 2. Because I would like it to be stronger. But, you know, that's how it is when you're using a soap that's a couple of years old. So, and not fresh from the mill or the soapery. So a 3, and a 2. However, the slickness is great. This might actually be one of the slickest I've used so far. It's super duper slick. Man, I'm actually quite surprised because I thought it looked a tad pasty. So that usually for me translates to not as slick. So look at this. That might be, that's about the level you get with this maybe. See, also in the first part, I didn't get the Santa Claus beard. So let's squeeze out the rest from the knot. Put it on the face. Oh yeah. See, now we're talking. That was what I should have used for the third pass if I was a 3-passer. I'm not, so this will have to do. But the slickness I'm quite surprised, but that's a 5. So a 3, a 3, a 2, and a 5. That's 13 points before the final one. So simplicity of use was a 3. The scent was a 3. The scent strength was a 2. And the slickness was, for me, a surprising 5. And that's 13 all in all so far. And I will rate the skin feel. It feels nice now, so I expect it to have an above average score at least. I understand why this razor is in so many dents, because it really is an autopilot razor. I can more or less focus on the soap and all the things I'm saying, you know. So feel a little there, up here, a little there, a little there. A little down here. This is not an aggressive razor, remember? This is very, very mild. I believe the gap of it is about 0.71 or 0.70 or thereabout. This is not about the razor, so it doesn't matter. Let's have a feel. Yeah. A little there. Yeah. Yeah. And, oh. And that's it. Almost done. Let's wash the face. So, I had a viewer tell me that he uses the Latoya stick all the time, and that he gets approximately 60 to 70 shaves out of one stick. So I think that's quite impressive. He promised me, you know who you are, to count the next time he opened a new stick. So I will be returning with the correct answer when he has done that in a couple of months, I would say. Okay, so let's feel the face for the final mark. That's nice. It's not super duper, but it's very, very nice. So the skin feel is a 4. So let's get this giant abacus. Simplicity of use was a 3. The scent was a 3. The scent strength was a 2. The slickness was a 5. And the final grade for skin feel was a 4. So that gives us 13 plus 4, 17. So the final score for this is 17. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why we do this? We do this because we are not obsessed, we are dedicated. CCCXLIX out.